In this video, you will learn about the poem The Bangle Sellers written by Sarojini Naidu. Before the beginning of the poem, let us know about the poet. Sarojini Naidu was a great patriot, freedom fighter, and poet of modern India. She took part in the national movement, became a follower of Gandhiji, and fought for the attainment of Swaraj. She became the president of Indian National Congress and later she was appointed the governor of the United Provinces, now Uttar Pradesh. One more important fact is she is known as the Nightingale of India. Her poetry includes children's poem, nature poems, patriotic poems, and poems of love and death. The poem Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naidu is a folk song that celebrates the values and virtues of Indian womanhood with the help of images associated with different colors of bangles. The bangles are not just any ornament to be worn, but a symbolic representation of various stages in the life of a typical Indian woman. So in this poem, we are going to learn about the different colors of the bangles as well as the significance of those colors according to the different stages of life, especially of typical Indian woman. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. In the first line of the poem, we see that speaker of this poem, that is not singular, there are speakers, bangle sellers, are we. So we are the bangle sellers who are taking away our shining loads. Here shining loads means the bangles that are being carried to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate bright? Who are the buyers who will buy these bangles? Rainbow tinted circles of light. Rainbow tinted means multicolored like rainbow. Circles means bangles of light. Lustrous tokens. Lustrous means bright. Tokens of, symbols of radiant lives means bright and happy lives for happy daughters and happy wives. So we are the bangle sellers who are taking our bangles to the temple fair and who will buy these beautiful, these delicate, bright, multicolored bangles, and these will be bought by the happy daughters and the happy wives, because the bangles are the symbol of, token of their happy lives. It is a lyrical poem written in the style of folk song that glorifies the ideal Indian woman. So what is a folk song? It is a song that originates in traditional popular culture. And secondly, this poem is in the form of 4 stanzas of 6 lines that can be set to music, means that can be sung. So it is a lyrical poem. Second thing, that is rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme is used by the poet to depict the vibrant and colorful bangles. So in each stanza, first line rhymes with the second line, third with the fourth, and fifth with the sixth. So in the simple words, we can say the rhyme scheme is A, B, B, C, C. And the poetic device used over here in this paragraph, that in this stanza, that is metaphor. So, what is metaphor? A figure of speech in which a comparison between two different things is implied but not clearly stated. Means that is indirect comparison between two things. For example, the bangles are considered as rainbow tinted circles of light. So, the colors are compared to the rainbow and circles are for bangles and lustrous token of radiant lives. So, lustrous means the shiny symbols of glowing brightly happy life. So here these are the phrases which are used to represent bangles and life of the Indian woman. Some are meet for the maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. So the second stanza focuses on the bangles which are suitable for a maiden wrist, means an unmarried girl, a young girl. So these include the blue and silver colored bangles like the blue and silver mist of mountains. It shows the blooming beauty of an unmarried growing girl's age. Some of the bangles have colors like buds that are going to bloom on a woodland stream. Woodland stream means a river in the forest. Some are like the growing flowers or the clear dewdrops on newborn leaves. All these colors, mist-like, bud-like and flower-like, all these colors of bangles are suitable for unmarried girls. These are symbolic of the freshness and the beauty of young maidens. The poetic devices used in this stanza are: first is alliteration, mountain mist. So what is alliteration? It is the close repetition of consonant sounds, usually at the beginning of words. So in this stanza, the second line, that is mountain mist. So there is a repetition of consonant sound. So that is alliteration. And another poetic device is, that is metaphor, because unmarried girls are represented by buds. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. In this stanza, the bangle sellers describe the bangles suitable for a bride on her bridal morn, means morning. Some of these bangles are yellow in color, just like fields of corn. Sunlit corn means where there is direct light from the sun. Those fields of corn where sunlight directly falls. While some are like the reddish yellow flame of marriage. So some bangles are red in color, just as the yellow flame of marriage. Not only this, even the bangles rich with the color of her heart's desire. That is, red will fit here. The cornfields here are a proof of Mother Nature's fertility is symbolic of the fertility of a young girl getting married. The flame-like color of bangles is appropriate to symbolize the flame of love in marriage. So in the same way, yellow and red bangles are producing sound. They are shining and also very much caring and clear. These are like bridal's laughter and bridal's tear. So here bridal laughter reference to the happiness and the blissfulness of a bride experiences while getting married. She is very happy because she is going to a new house. But bridal tear is also there. It is suggestive of the sadness of a bride while leaving her parental house. That bride is, on the other hand, sad. Why? No doubt she is going to a new house, but she is also leaving her parental house. So that is why she is happy as well as she will sad. Poetic device simile is used in this very stanza. So what is a simile? It is a figure of speech in which a likeness between two different things is stated directly. It is a poem that runs on a series of comparison between different colored bangles to the different aspects of human life. So this poem is symbolic in meaning. So here in this very stanza, the tinkling of bangles is compared to a young bride's laughter, and the luminous bangles are compared to the tears of that bride. Moreover, there is a comparison between the yellow corn fields and the yellow colored bangles. The another poetic device is alliteration in the third stanza. As we all know that alliteration is the close repetition of consonant sounds, usually at the beginning of the words. So in third stanza, each line makes use of this figure of speech. In first line, there is some, sunlit. Next, bride, bridal, flame, fire, hue, hurt, tinkling, tender, bridal, bridal. So here there is great use of alliteration in third stanza. Some are purple and golden flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. In the last stanza, the Bangle sellers say that they also have some purple and gold flecked. Flecked means having small dots. Purple and gold colored bangles for a middle-aged woman. Middle-aged means a mature lady, a housewife or a mother who has passed half of her life, and she is the lady who has cherished means protects and care for loving ones, and whose love is a blessing, and who support her fair sons on her faithful breast. A lady who also serves as a wife, who takes care of her household and sits at her husband's side while worshipping. Here grey color adds the touch of maturity that comes with age. So here the last stanza sums up the idea of perfect Indian woman. The purple color is a color which indicates power, authority, pride, and dignity. And gold flecked gray is more of a sober color which indicates experience and wisdom. Thus, the women wearing purple bangles have gained maturity. The poem glorifies the idea of Indian womanhood. In the poem, the bangle seller is trying to convince the ladies of the spiritual and symbolic importance of his bangles in a traditional Indian setup.